Hello, everyone. I am early. How crazy is that? My name's Mary Jo Snyder. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States in upstate New York in the Finger Lakes region. I am coming to you live this evening. I was scheduled to come at 7:30, so I'm sure people will be expecting me at that time. But I have a few prize patrols to do for my Stampiversary because we're celebrating all month long, even though my Stampiversary, 10 years, is not until May 30th. But why not celebrate all month? Because it is a super accomplishment and I'm so excited about it. So we are going to do the prize patrol for the Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper, as well as, and I think that is what it's called, let's just see, as well as the prize patrol for a pack of embellishments. So I've written down all the names, and I have one set of names for, I believe, the Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper. Let's get to that page. Let's make sure I'm calling it what it's supposed to be called. And then I have a fun technique that I want to share with you. Like I said, I am early, so if people are hopping on late, my apologies. You're not late, I'm early. I was getting a little antsy. I did not go to the gym today. Seems like every time I go to physical therapy, my foot hurts. So there's that. Yes, we are giving away the Mediterranean Blooms 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. So I have all those names in the Wheel of Names, and then we are going to give away a pack of embellishments, and the person will have a choice, whoever wins. I have comments as to what people like, but they can decide, and it will ship direct from Stampin' Up! To you, so you'll get a little happy mail, and it saves me from paying shipping to get it and then shipping it back out to the winner. So if you are selected and you do not live in the United States, I will need to know that. I do have one name that I'm for sure is in the UK, and that's Xana. But I will send you a little handmade card using the Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper. So okay, with that, I am going to point you down to my work area. We have a really fun technique that I've been seeing all kinds of demonstrators do. I've always wanted to learn it, and I thought, you know what? Why not take some inspiration from Aurora Borealis, the northern lights, that I happen to be fortunate enough to see, not with the naked eye. However, I did see it with through my camera lens of my phone, and I was super excited about that. And it was 3 a.m. and it was still out there, and it was great. It wasn't as vibrant as elsewhere, but it didn't matter. I got to see it, and I was just so it was breathtaking. So welcome everyone joining me live, and I appreciate anyone catching the replay. Like I said, I'm early. I was not supposed to go live until 7:30 this evening, but I am here with you, making up for not being here with you yesterday. I hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day. Hello, Lisa. And I know that my weekend was full of a lot of fun and time with the kids, and it was very special. I had a really great time, and even ran into some people that I was completely floored by, and I'll have to share those stories. But for now, let's get pointed down. You're going to see some of the stuff I have ready to work with, probably. And hopefully, you know, this will take a few minutes and I'll do a little bit more chatting with you. I can't really see what I got going on here, so let's make sure I'm in frame. Stand up for a minute and zoom in just a smidge. I was kind of hoping that I could catch Celine and the group. She does a Zoom on Mondays, and I haven't been there in a while and thought, you know what? Why not give it a whirl? So I was looking at pictures of Northern Lights. So this is for the Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap. These are all the people that commented on my little Stampiversary prize opportunity post. So that's what you have to look for. If you see that in the description of any of my posts, then that is an opportunity, and you're going to want to comment, watch the video that's attached or whatever it is, and tell me, you know, make a comment, whatever, about the question that I ask in the description of the post. So, all right, we are going to tap, and this is Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper. Yay, Mary Dunham. I'm going to circle your name on here. You are the winner of the Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper. So we're going to close that. I'm going to go over to my notes on my iPad. I'm going to copy all these names for the embellishments. Copy. And we're going to go back over to the wheel, which is right here. And I am going to delete all of these and add. Oh, please let me paste it. Okay, I'm going to have to type it in. I think I had this problem before. That's okay. So while we were out, and we went to Snug Harbor on Keuka Lake, had some mimosas, so we started there and visited, and it was Maddie and Nigel and me and Maddie's mom and Maddie's sister Lauren, her dad, and you know, a few other people. And it was really nice to Maddie's grandma and her dad's friend as well. And it was just really fun to be with all of them. Then we ventured to Crooked Tusker up near home. All right, I'm losing track. We got, all right, Lori, Maggie, Bonnie, Melissa. Oops. Apparently I can't talk and do this at the same time, so bear with me. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Okay, let's spell Melissa right. And okay, so Lori, let me put checks. Maggie, Bonnie, Melissa, Mary, whoops, sorry. Here I thought I was saving myself some time by putting already in a note. Debbie K. and Robin. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. So we've got all those names, and this is for the embellishments, but I'll get back to my story. All right, so we are going to spin this wheel for a pack of embellishments. Mary, you won both. I'm going to pick, congratulations, Mary won embellishments and the designer series paper. I'm going to remove her name, and we're going to spin again for another winner. Debbie K, you also won a pack of embellishments. So we're going to close out of here. Congratulations to the winners. And I'm going to find myself here on Facebook, and we are going to play. So I'll make sure I post the winners in the descriptions of the, whoops, in stereo. All right. Hi, Cheryl and Julie. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Anyone else that hasn't said anything or whatnot? I see we got some other people here. Hello, Pat. Congratulations to the winner, she says. That's so sweet of you. So it was pretty cool that I was able to see my old history teacher showed up at Stew Brew, and I could not get over it. I can't tell you the last time I saw him. It has been, goodness, probably 20 years. I saw him a couple times outside of after, you know, years back, but it was unbelievable to see him. And then I shared stories, and he's like, I know, yeah, it was fun. I'm not going to get into all that, but it was so good to see him. He was one of my favorite teachers, and good old Mr. D. So it was really nice. So we're going to play, I don't know if you've heard, hi Jane, I don't know if you've heard of the Blackout Technique, and I'm going to actually dim the lights coming through here. It's kind of weird that that's still showing on here. I don't know why that is. Anyway, so we're going to do the Blackout Technique, and I'm sure a lot of you may watch other demonstrators and see this technique with them, or have seen it before, or maybe even tried it before. And we're going to do that today, and I'm really excited, and I really want to not have a lot of shadows going on. but I don't know if I can fight that right now. There we go. Let's add some light there. I actually am just getting started, Maggie, unless you have to go and come back, but thank you for stopping in. I did the prize wheels, and Mary Dunham won both the Mediterranean Designer Series paper, the Mediterranean Blooms, as well as a pack of embellishments. So I spun again, and Debbie K won a pack of embellishments. So I have some gifts to send out, and they will come direct from Stampin' Up! So that I don't have to pay double shipping. So, okay. Now, with that, the Blackout Technique, we are going to grab a piece of designer, no, not Designer Series paper. I have already embossed with the So Swirly cards embossing folder. And I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to bring in a piece of grid paper. I'm just going to fold it in half. Now I'm going to play around with all the in colors that are new, as well as lemon lime twist. I'm going to actually do it portrait, or I'm sorry, landscape, so that I can get more colors spread out. The one that I have already done, and I'll show you that, I didn't make a card with it because I just played around with it to see how it looked. I did it portrait, and I love the way it looks, and I'm not sure where to go from there. So we're going to grab our Petunia Pop. I'm going to have to get re-inkers if I keep playing with these sponges or the blending brushes. I'm just going to get some ink on there, and it doesn't matter how dark it is, because when you do that technique, it's pretty, because you want to fill in the negative. Doesn't matter if the ink is on the embossed, but you really want to get in there and fill in the debossed section of the paper. So we've got some of that on there, and it really looks pretty before you even do the blackout. And then I came in with the Pretty in Pink. Try not to suck all that ink out of there. And just kind of swirled it on around that color to give it that little effect. And of course, I'm trying to mimic the colors in the Northern Lights. But you know, when they blend together, they kind of look in different colors, even though there's only certain colors in the Northern Lights. Honestly, we got the education. My science teacher was on Facebook and put a post out there educating us on what the different colors of the, see, I'm all kinds of people. Excuse me. All right, this is the Shy Shamrock. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to find that post. I need a drink. Laughing and talking doesn't do me justice. But anyway, all the colors, they have molecular features. And it was pretty cool to read what he had posted. Of course, he was I had a lot of favorite teachers, but I wasn't always the best student. That's okay, right? All right, so this is the Summer Splash. We're going to come in here with some Summer Splash. I'm just trying to do this without looking too much at my original, because I'm going to end up, I want it to look different, and it will. Okay, I'm just adding random colors. We're going to grab Peach Pie, and yes, I do have a different blending brush for each of these colors, because I just wanted to. I'm going to add some of that up here as well. So that negative is going to pop out. And Lemon Lime Twist. It just adds that really bright neon green color. Now, if you think you have too much white space in certain areas, you can take a brush and just add more color in that area. Because again, you want to get down into the crevices of that. And again, add ink wherever you want to fill in. And I think I will even, looks like I'm gonna add some right there. All right, so we've got all those colors, all the in colors, and Lemon Lime Twist, just to offset the tones a little bit. All right, then you're gonna come in and you can either use a dark gray tone or you can use your Memento black ink. Now, the issue with Memento black ink is that it doesn't have a softer, it's more of a coarse, hard cushion. I mean, it's not cushiony like your other ink pads. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to add just a little bit more ink to this before I do what I need to for that technique. And of course, it absorbs differently too. So you don't have to kind of run a spoon over it like you would the other ink pads to get it moved around and all that. All right. So with that, you want to make sure that your ink pad is flat. And then you're just going to rub it down your paper. And of course, it's going to, some of the black is going to fill in some of those marks as well, the little valleys, the negative, I should say, the debossed thing, space. But I'm just going to kind of, and with your Memento, you will have to go in circles to fill in some of that area as well. But you want all the deep embossed lines to be covered. So, and of course you're going to have ink all over your fingers. Don't sweat it. It washes off. They're all water-based inks. Okay. So there is our Northern Lights. Isn't that absolutely awesome? Love it. So this is the Blackout Technique. This is the one I did before I started my video. And this one is portrait. This one is landscape. And I was wondering, like, should I mat that on something before putting it on a black base? Because I do want to put it on a black base. And then I'll show you another one that I did, but I didn't make a card out of it. I was trying to mimic my nails with the little polka dots, if you could see that. Okay. So let's just take a look. And yes, this is going to open this way or this way. It is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And I think I definitely want to use the landscape one. It's going to take a minute to dry, but I think that I need to, I almost want to grab, like, this is Lemon Lime Twist, but it's kind of got that yellow hue to it. So do I want to grab like Lemon Lolly and kind of give it a bright background? Or do I want to grab an in color and use that? I think I'm going to go with Lemon Lolly. Let me grab a piece of Lemon Lolly, because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. I need to inventory my paper. I know that much. Do I even have Lemon Lolly? That's the question. Let's see what we got. Yep, I do. Nope, I don't. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm digging in my paper stash. It's going to have to hang out for a minute till I'm done. All right, we got some Lemon Lolly. I think that'll be a decent color to make that pop. And I only need like a little bit. So what I'm going to do is cut 5 3/8 by, how many of you have tried this technique before? Anyone try the Blackout Technique? All right. And this is going to adhere to this, but I think what I want to do first is maybe die cut something out of the center to use as a tag for the top of my, so let's grab a die for this. And I think I will use, I'm not sure what sentiment I even want to use, but we'll come up with something. Oh, that would be cool. Let's see. I just want a little tiny banner. So let's grab our stylish shapes. And I'm going to grab this tiny banner. Actually, I'll cut out 2, and just in case my sentiment doesn't fit the smaller one. And it's okay, because we're going to cut them out the center of this, because then we're saving ourselves paper. little trick. All right. So we're going to cut those out of the center. Whoops, I forgot something, didn't I? Yes, I did, because I was embossing layer 2. So 1, 2, 3, and 3. So cut out 2 banners from the center. Oops. Okay, take your pick tool. All right, so we will layer this here. So we're going to want to add some ink, or some adhesive to the back of our embossed piece. And make sure there's a little bit of lemon lolly showing. Of course, I probably got adhesive down there. Of course I did. And then we're going to add this layer to the top of our card base. Make sure we're facing the right way and we got the colors going the right way. And I think that just adds a little extra, kind of helps it pop a little bit, putting that layer underneath. So there's that. It's so pretty. I just love how you can do that. Okay. All right, and now we're going to find a sentiment that's going to work with this, and let's see what we can find. Actually, that might be perfect. Good things take time. Blessings blessed beyond measure. All right, we've got so fancy. Oh, thankful for the everyday magic of you. I bet it's not going to fit in this. It's not going to. Okay, we're going to find one that fits, but that's almost perfect. Everyday magic. I think I'm going to use it. Happy with your details, notes, highlights. Ooh, memories. I love this. Smile. That's for scrapbooking. I feel like something was crawling on my arm. I'm going to use it. We're just going to figure something else out now that I use those, but that's okay. So now I have to use a scrap anyway. But you know what I'm going to do? I have other pieces hanging out here. Oh, goodness. That was supposed to really work out. Hold tight. There's stuff everywhere. Okay, we're going to stamp it on here and make a banner. All right, so we'll grab our memento in a block. And grateful for the everyday magic of you, because this is kind of magic. And we're going to do something else with that. Let's see if we can get this stamped pretty decent. Looks pretty good. Without re-inking. And this is what, an inch? Okay, let's cut this. It's 3 1/4 or 3 3/4. I'm going to dovetail the one end, hopefully. I'm going to cheat because I'm not very good at it, and I'm going to pull out a punch that I still have because I'll never get rid of it. And I'm going to tuck that in there, but you can dovetail the end of yours on your own. And what I could do is actually cut that in half, and maybe I could just do that. No? I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to add this. I'm going to pop it up. That is so pretty. And grab some, but we got to do something else first before we do all that. I got to grab my twine. Thanks for your patience while I'm digging around for stuff. I'm still pulling out retired stuff, so that's half my problem. It's all good though. All right, let's grab our Wink of Stella. I thought I had white re-inker somewhere. It will take me a month of Sundays to find it. It should be in a different shaped bottle. It's right here. Nope, that is ink refill. What is that? Versamark. Didn't know I had that. Now I do. Well, I don't know where my white is. Because you have to ink your white ink pad. Oh, you know what I could do? Okay, white ink pad. Let's see if there's any ink on it. Probably not. What's this? White ink. Oh, got her. Grab this, and I am going to shake this. Add a couple drops. Maybe. It's been a while. Okay. It's kind of a different texture than the other inks. I'm also going to add some Wink of Stella. And then I'm going to grab a paintbrush. Yes, I squeezed a lot of that out, but you know what? It's okay. I'm going to grab one of my brushes. Kind of mix that around. And then we are going to add splatters. And don't worry, I will clean up what I don't need. And that's going to add stars and some wink. Let me grab my little wipe, get some of that ink off there. All right, and I'm going to just grab my, because that's wet now, but look, you have all those little speckles on there and some glitter. So we've kind of got like a whole little galaxy going on in there. Now we've got that. We are going to get some dimensionals and adhere this. Oops, sorry for shaking the camera if I did. Oops, oops, goodness. We'll add this right here. Is that straight? Did I peel them off? I think it's still wet. I think the ink on the thing is still wet. So there's that. Looks a little crooked to me. Okay. And now let's find, I really want to find my twine. I just need black. And there it is. It's just a matter of being patient. And I'm going to tie a bow. Actually, let's use our bow maker and see if we can do it. Around, 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 around. Let's cut a strip. And I'll be amazed if I do this. I'm going to then come, nope. Nope. I think I come under and around and through. Ask me to do that again and I won't be able to. So we have a lot of twine that we used. And it's okay. I'm learning. I did it. That's the important thing. I'm going to take your pick tool. We're going to adhere this to a glue dot. And then we will pop it off there. Add this to this. Trim the ends, and it can be as long as you want since you have that much, right? Just grab my ribbon scissors, cut it to about there, and boom. There is our fun technique of the blackout technique for the northern lights. How cool is that? We add some glimmer, and we added, we'll add a piece of white for the inside. And that will be that. Super exciting. So that is the technique I wanted to share with you tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And congratulations to the winners. I have white specks everywhere, even on my iPad. Guess I better clean up. So I know it wasn't a scrapbook page. Debbie, welcome. You actually won a pack of embellishments for answering what your favorite embellishment was. So if you didn't name something specific, you can message me. All you said is you like things that sparkle. You can message me and let me know what pack of embellishments you would like from the online store or the catalog, and I will order them for you and send them direct to you. And it might be beneficial for you to actually, I think I need to send you a catalog. So unless you get them from somebody else, but let me know in your, you're welcome. Let me know in your message, your private message to me if you'd like a catalog as well, and I'll ship that out to you too. All right, so that is my fun stuff for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you try that blackout technique. Remember, I have 2 other posts out there for you to participate in for this week, and I'll draw winners on Sunday. And that is to make a card using colors within, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. In either my Northern Lights photo or one of my sunrise photos, both taken right here at my home. And you pick colors from there and create a card and post it in the comments, but you have to post it in the group. For whatever reason, it doesn't let people post over here. I think I have to change the settings, but I think I did that because there were some trolls leaving very inappropriate things in some of my posts, so, or videos. So there's that one, as well as what is your favorite stamp set. So be sure that you're participating. The more people, you know, that participate, it certainly helps my me reach more people. But I love to be able to give things away during this month of May, celebrating my Stampiversary. So thank you everyone for watching, if you were here live or for catching the replay. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Many Stampin' blessings, and I will see you on YouTube tomorrow, since I'm going to change my schedule and do my YouTube videos on Tuesday, so I'm not interfering with something else I have on Thursdays. So, all right, I will see you tomorrow on YouTube Live at 7 p.m. All right, bye-bye.